Hello, and welcome to another video on Explain. Today we are sitting in a very special place. If you haven't noticed, we are actually in Beirut airport. And if you have seen the news in the past 2 weeks, you may have known that there was a pretty large explosion um, in the city center of Beirut. So today we are going to be flying from Beirut Airport to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. I am not sure if that's the home base of Ethiopian Airlines, um, but that's the route we are going to be doing. And I have this really gorgeous scenery here. If I just change the timing, I'll just show you this really good scenery that I've downloaded. So this is the airport of Beirut. If I can switch over to another view, this is the ATC view, and as you can see from the background, we have a lot of buildings, and they are not the default scenery or mesh or photo sceneries. Those buildings are actually part of the custom scenery for the airport. So it's really gorgeous, like you can see the skylines. It's very nice. So yeah, and it's a freeway as well. So that's another bonus. You don't have to pay a cent for this. I'll put the link in the description below if I can find it. But yeah, this is a really nice airport that I found. Probably one of the best in terms of like, um, you know, having the airport and even like a city center built into it. So yeah, there's a really nice skyline over here. But yeah, back to the flight. We are departing at 3:25 a.m. today. So it's still pretty dark out, unfortunately, so you won't be able to see much. Today we are flying the 777 freighter version. And if you haven't noticed, there is actually some difference to this 777. The first one is the engines. So I've updated to one of the engine mod for the 777, and yeah, they have updated. Um, I'll probably just switch back to a little bit later where there's a bit more sunlight. You may notice there is some difference to this engine, and it is looking gorgeous. And while we are talking about mods, I should also say that I have the custom sound pack for the 777, so the BBS sound pack. And I do have a custom texture for the cockpit, so it looks a little bit different to the default one. Alright, let's get our pushback tuck here. And while we are waiting for that, let's get the aircraft set up. Let's close the door. And make sure that the sound is actually up. I actually did this flight yesterday, and um, yeah, the sim crashed halfway through. So this is my second attempt. Let's pump the hydraulics. Turn on the beacon lights. So we are carrying 5 passengers today, assuming that they are like government employees. And we have 21.5 tons of cargo, so we are pretty light, and we have 46 tons of fuel. Runway length is about 12,000 feet, so we have a very long runway today. So we are using the rate.
Okay, Captain, all secure below. Pod check completed. Steering disengaged. Standing by for brake release. Ready to push out.
Alright, brake released.
Copy, brakes released. Cleared to start engines.
I actually used the rate to take off yesterday from a shorter runway, and we were getting a little bit close. So um, I'm going to use the rate 1 today. I'm not too sure why, because our um, air pressure is pretty good. Temperature is pretty mild at 25 degrees Celsius. So hopefully this takeoff is going to be a little bit better. Alright, we are clear, right? Let's start the clock and start number 2. I'm not sure if the packs automatically turn off. That's good. And we can run the fuel. I don't know why I feel like there's no engine sounds. Oh, gosh, that's very loud. Could be this. Oh yeah, that's why. There we go. Forgot to turn up the volume on the 3D panel.
That's brake.
Brake set. Alright, engine to stable, start number 1, and clear left. We have fan 2, we have EGT, oil pressure, we can run the fuel.
Okay, sir, air is being cleared. Disconnecting the interphone.
I'm pretty sure the fuel control on the 777 is automatic, so not too sure why the fuel come on straight away. It should be there should be like a delay, I think. I'm not sure. Right, ground is clear. We have a very short taxi today. We are just taxiing to runway 21, which is just off to the right here. Alright, engine 1 is stable. Forgot what I need to do now. Oh, APU. APU, window heat can come on. Cabin lights can go off. I'll just turn on the wing lights, although, well, I'll actually turn it off because um, no one can see the wing anyway. Right, everything else looks good over there. Engine is good. APU is turning off. Door is armed. Gear is good. Flight control rather full left, full right, full up, full down, full left, and full right. Spoilers good. Spoilers on. Flaps 5. Trim is 575. Takeoff gross weight is going to be our current weight is 213. That's what we have. 148 is our V2. So 125 V1, 134 rotate, 148 V2. Clear left, clear right, and we can start the taxi. So brakes off and let's get going. The cargo heat, I'll turn it on a little bit later because it's actually quite warm in the cargo, I believe. It's yeah, it's 25 and 23 at the top. I'm not sure if it's just me, but the light seems to be very dimmed. Huh. Maybe it's just my room, it's like really bright. But we are coming up to um, runway 21. Let's turn on the strobe and pull up our checklist here. Taxi clearance, light switches, parking brake, flaps 5. Cabin, we have no cabin. Alright, as per usual, I'll be putting my mic down for the takeoff. I'll just complete the... Oh, we have to like turn back over here. So I'll complete the takeoff checklist and then we'll be out of here. We are actually making a right turn, circling back overhead the airport and then flying southwest, I believe. Alright, approach is clear, runway is clear. I'll turn on the terrain.
Approaching 2-1.
Checked.
On runway 2-1.
Landing light switches, taxi light switch. We are on the runway. Strobe light is on. Transponder, TRA, clearance, time, we have the time. Alright, enjoy the takeoff out of Beirut, and I'll talk to you all once we get a little bit closer to Addis Ababa. Um, yeah, I'll talk to you all a bit later. Alright, welcome back. As you can see, we have started our descent into Addis Ababa. And if you are wondering why we are so low, even though we are at flight level 250, that is because the terrain here is actually very high. The airport elevation is 7,600 feet, so we are dealing with pretty high elevation here. I don't think I've ever landed in such a high airport elevation, so it's gonna be a first time. I'm trying to find the charts for Addis Ababa, but I couldn't find anything apart from this really old chart, which is back in 2003. So that's like 17 years old chart. So that is what we will have to go with because there is no other charts available on the internet. So today we are landing on 25 left. Our minimums is going to be 200 on the barrel. The weather in Addis Ababa is 320 at 6 knots, visibility more than 10, broken clouds at 2,500, broken clouds at 7,000, temperature 0.13, QNH 1024. So 1024, set that there. I'm not sure what the transition altitude is. It's 14,000, so we are not too far away. Let's see if I can set that over here. Oh yeah, it's already set. And if you are wondering why we are going so fast, that is I have the sim speed up. So we are going 2.5 times faster than the normal speed. So things are going pretty fast here. Let's get the checklist out for the descent. We have the minimums, VREF speed, we are using flaps 30. Auto brakes, let's put number 2. We have a pretty long runway, so I think we should be alright. Let's put 1,000 here. VREF speed, we already have that, 145. Is it 145? 140. So 140 plus 5, it's 145. Um, Auto brakes to seat belts is on. I've already done that. Approach altitude. So we can move forward to 1024.
Altimeter setting.
Landing and runway lights. We can already turn that on because we are actually pretty low. Not sure why we are turning left. We should be turning right. I'll just go manual heading here because I'm not sure why we are turning the wrong way. Alright, let's just slow down over here. I have the runway in sight. too sure why our localizer haven't show up yet. Engine NDI is not required. Altimeter set, QNH set transition code, altimeter, not sure why there's so many altimeters. Flaps, okay, let's go flaps 1. We should be able to go back to LNAV. There we go. And we should be descending. So let's continue the descent. Flaps 5. Flaps 15. Gear down. And we have a bit of tailwind over here. I think we are a little high over here. Oh no, actually we are low. Alright, let's go back up. We are a little low over here. Flaps 25, 20. I haven't flown the 777 for a long time. Flaps 25 and flaps 30. Go around is 14,000. So I'll take manual control now, and I'll talk to you all once we are back on the ground.
Approaching 25 left. Long landing, 8,000 feet remaining. Approaching 07 left.
Alright, okay, that was a lot faster than I thought. I thought it would go a little bit slower than that, but everything moves like really fast. Um, the landing was alright. I think we were actually a little bit high. I'm not sure why that is. It could be the iOS wasn't calibrated. I mean the puppy lights, because we were descending about 1,000 feet per minute, which is a little bit weird, unless the glide slope is like 4 or 5 degrees, because normally it should be 3, so I'm not sure because we don't have the charts. But anyway, we landed at about like 300 something feet, so a little bit hard, but I don't think it's enough to break the aircraft. So I think we are good over there. And as you can see, we are at the Ethiopian cargo area. So we're gonna park here. We're a little bit close to those pallets over there. Start the APU. Oh, there we go. Do we have the APU? We should be. Alright, let's shut the engines. Alrighty, welcome to Addis Ababa. Let's turn off the beacon and the seatbelts. Actually, we can turn those ones off. And we can turn off the fuel pumps. Alright, yeah, I think that's about it. Let's have a look at the airport over here. This is also a recently downloaded airport. I think this one is a little bit newer, but I can't remember. But I mean, it looks pretty alright. There's a lot of Ethiopian aircraft over here. Alright, let's go to the replay and have a look at our approach. And cue the music. And let's yeah, have a look at the replay over here. So I think we got on the glide slope for a while, and then we got a bit high again. think we crossed the threshold at about like 100 feet, which is yeah, about 50 feet higher. And we floated quite a long way down, and we were basically past the final, I don't know what's that called, the final check thing. We should have gone around technically, but I can't be bothered. I mean the 777 stops pretty quick anyway, so it's not a problem. Alright, let's have a look at a different angle over here. Oh, I think we are at the wrong side. This is where we should be. I was going to fix the wing flex, but the mod that I found, it's actually quite complicated, and there is a software to fix that, but the software doesn't work for some reason. So I'll try to see if I can fix it, but yeah, for now that's the wing flex we will have to deal with. But yeah, I think that's about it. If you have made it this far, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, that will be very much appreciated. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any feedback, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will be very much appreciated for any of your comments, and I'll try to respond to every one of them. And I'll try to help out with any questions as best as I can. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe and press the bell notification if you would like updates for my new videos. I do post every like once or twice a week. I don't really have a schedule, so yeah, if you don't want to miss out, just press the bell notification that will inform you when I post a new video. And look at that engines. That's the one of the mod that I've got. I'll try to put the link on the description if I can find it. And yeah, check out my travel review website. It's called Not Another Travel. The link is notanother.travel. I'll put the link on the description and on the end screen, so you can check it out if you enjoy those type of stuff. I have a Discord channel. On the bottom left corner you'll see the link. You can join my Discord channel if you want. It's all about like flight sim and aviation. There is no one there, so when we get a few people there, then I'll start posting more stuff. But yeah, feel free to join, and you can chat with me and other people as well. And if you feel generous enough, and if you are financially capable, this is sort of my part-time job, so I don't really have another job. So aviation is my passion as well. If you'd like to support my work here, posting flight sim videos, and tomorrow is the Microsoft Flight Sim release as well, so I will be pretty excited to check that out for the first time, just like everyone else in the public. So yeah, sign up to my Patreons. That's one of the way you can support me. If you don't have too much money, you can subscribe to the lower tier. It's like, I think it's like $1 or $2 a month. which is not a lot. And if you would like to give me a bit more, there is also a higher tire levels. I think it's like $30 a month, and you can yeah, get perks. I also don't really have anyone there, so once there's a few people there, then I'll start adding more perks, and I'll be uploading my videos there before anywhere else, such as YouTube. So yeah, feel free to check those out. The link will be on the end screen as well in a couple of seconds, or in the description, so whichever one. If you would like to check out my other flight sim videos, they are on my playlist called X-Plane 11, and I'll probably make a new playlist called Flight Sim 2020 if you would like those kind of content. But otherwise, that's all from Addis Ababa. Final look at the scenery here. I'll probably do another flight here, maybe departing. I mean, it's a pretty high elevation airport, so I would be interested to find out what it feels like. But anyway, that's all for now. Oh, look at those engines. Alright, I will leave you all here in Addis Ababa, and I will see you all in the next video.